Mei Mei, breakfast is ready.
Coming.
It's gonna be me.
Ever wonder what would happen if you turned into a giant red panda whenever you got too excited? Well, that's exactly what happens to Mei, a 13-year-old girl who is trying to balance her newfound adolescence with her traditional Chinese family. This hilarious and heartwarming coming-of-age story is sure to resonate with anyone who has ever felt like they didn't quite fit in.
The movie begins with Meilin aka Meilin Lee, voiced by Rosalie Chang, a 13-year-old Chinese Canadian, narrating about how one must honor their parents because of all they do for their children, therefore she feels obligated to do anything they ask. As a result, Mei excels in school, despite the fact that some of her classmates regard her as strange and irritating. Mei spends her time with her best friends, the laid-back Miriam voiced by Ava Morse, the deadpan Priya voiced by Maitreyi Ramakrishnan, and the energetic Abby voiced by Hyen Park. They pause at a convenience store, where Miriam, Priya, and Abby fawn over the cashier, Devon voiced by Addie Chandler, but Mei is uninterested. She mentions Robert voiced by Jordan Fisher, Jesse voiced by Phineas O'Connell, Tae-young voiced by Grayson Villanueva, Aaron T voiced by Josh Levi, and Aaron Z voiced by Topher No, the boy band they are obsessed with. Mei claims she needs to go home and help clean when the girls want to hang out, and her friends point out that she spends too much time doing what her mother wants. Mei lives at a temple that honors the red panda and is a popular tourist destination with her parents, Ming voiced by Sandra Oh and Jean voiced by Meilin Lee. They pause to pray to their ancestor, Sun Yi. Mei does everything for Ming because she urgently wants to have her favor, but Ming is uninterested in Mei's personal interests or her friends, viewing them as negative influences. Mei goes to her room after watching a soap opera with her mother and begins to fantasize about Devon, drawing sketches of him in her notebook. Ming enters her room, and despite Mei's efforts to conceal the notebook, Ming picks it up and opens it, discovering images of Devon looking romantic with Mei. Ming forces Mei to accompany her to the convenience shop, where she displays Devon the drawings in front of the other customers, including Mei's school rival Tyler voiced by Tristan Alaric Chen, and accuses Devon of preying on her daughter. Mei is completely humiliated. Mei experiences a horrible nightmare that night. When she wakes up in the morning, she has transformed into a massive red panda. She panics and tries to hide, but when Ming hears the ruckus, she thinks Mei is having her first period. Mei manages to remain hidden and ends up relaxing in order to return to her normal self. Mei walks to school and attempts to keep her cool, despite Tyler spreading her Devon drawings across the school. She also tries to keep her feelings for an emo boy named Carter from turning into a panda. Miriam passes a letter to Mei during class informing her that Ming is outside the window. Ming clashes with a security guard in an attempt to grab Mei's attention. Ming then pulls out a box of pads for Mei, which embarrasses her even more and forces her to transform back into a red panda. She runs out of school and is recognized by various people, but she manages to return home. Ming and Jean discover Mei in her current state, and Jean is startled that this happened already. When Mei inquires as to what he means, Ming leads her into the temple to disclose the truth. Sun Yi had petitioned the spirits for assistance in protecting her family during a time of conflict in China, so she was endowed with the ability to transform into a red panda and become a wonderful guardian for her family. Sun Yi passed on the talent to her daughters, therefore every woman in Mei's family has undergone the transformation. Ming says that on the night of a red moon, they can trap the panda spirit in a charm and remove it from Mei's body. Ming and Jean remove Mei's furniture, leaving her with only a mattress, to prevent her from causing further damage. Miriam, Priya, and Abby go to Mei's residence the next day and discover her in her red panda form. Mei cries because she feels like a freak who can't control the transformation, even though they aren't troubled by it and even find her adorable. To cheer Mei up, the girls perform a four-town song, and once they are in a group hug, Mei becomes human again. She knows that it is her friends that keep her in check. Abby then mentions that Four Town will be performing in Toronto on May 18th, and the girls want to raise funds to get concert tickets. After sending her friends away, Mei's parents do tests to see if she can keep her emotions under control, and she manages to do so. Ming, on the other hand, says no when Mei asks her parents whether she can acquire a ticket to attend Four Town. Ming's mother, Wu voiced by Wai Ching Ho, calls the family after Mei retires to her room. She has heard of Mei's transformation into a panda and is making preparations to see her daughter and grandchild, much to Ming's horror. At school, the girls devise a strategy to visit Four Town without Ming knowing where Mei is. Moments later, a girl named Stacy, voiced by Lily Sanfilippo, who had previously seen Mei as a panda, appears with her pals just as Mei transforms into a panda. Instead of being terrified, the other girls found Mei to be cute and cuddly, and the four girls devise a plan to profit from Mei's panda shape in order to get concert tickets. They conceal this from Ming by pretending to be participating in a mathletes program. Tyler subsequently approaches Mei and informs her that if she does not bring her red panda self to his birthday party, he would tell her mother what she has been up to. Mei agrees, but only if Tyler pays the $200 required for a fourth ticket. Mei tries to go out on the night of Tyler's party, claiming she'll be with friends. Ming tries to accompany her, but Mei expressly states that she does not want her to come. Before anything else happens, the Lees are visited by Ming's cousins/Mei's aunties, Chen voiced by Lori Tan Chin, Ping voiced by Lillian Lim, Helen voiced by Sherry Cola, and Lily voiced by Mia Tagano, along with Wu. They bestow attention on Mei as they attempt to prepare her for the ceremony, but Mei pretends to sleep so she can sneak away to the celebration. Before she does so, Wu describes seeing red panda hair, but Mei lies about continuing to transform. Mei sneaks out once Wu has left. Mei arrives at the party wearing her cardboard costume from before she could change, much to the displeasure of the other partygoers. When her pals express their disappointment at not being able to attend the concert as a group, Mei changes her mind and goes into panda mode. She had a lovely time with her friends in school, but Ming discovers Mei has snuck out and discovered Tyler's party invitation as well as the stuff she has been making off her panda self. Just as the girls are getting into the swing of things, they hear on the radio that Four Town will be performing in Toronto on May 25th, the same night as the ritual. Abby discovers she misread Toronto for Toledo, where they'll be on the 18th. Tyler screams out to Mei and insists that she give the other kids rides, and Mei grows frustrated. Tyler insults Mei and her family when she refuses. Mei assaults him viciously, but it leaves Tyler terrified and screaming, while the other kids flee in terror. Ming arrives just in time to see this and is chastised by Tyler's parents. Ming immediately blames Mei's pals, claiming that they were the ones who encouraged her to keep changing. Despite Miriam's efforts to clarify matters, Mei is afraid to defend her friends for fear of what Ming may think. She leaves the girls disappointed. It is the ritual's night. Miriam, Priya, and Abby attend the concert on their own. Mei is at home with her family and their neighbor, Mr. Gao voiced by James Hong, for the ceremony. Jean discovers a video of Mei as a panda having fun with her buddies on a camcorder. He goes to her room and comforts her, remarking that before Ming lost her panda spirit, she was rather large and frightening. She got into an argument with Wu about her connection with Jean, which turned into an argument that left Wu with a scar above her eye. Jean counsels Mei on making her own decision. Mr. Gao attempts to lock the panda spirit into Mei's personal charm as the ceremony begins, with Mei standing in a ring while the aunties chant. She is transported to the astral realm, where a gateway appears for Mei to walk through in order to separate herself from the panda spirit, but she changes her mind and decides to keep the panda. She starts to leave, but everyone tries to stop her. Mei breaks away and knocks Ming down, breaking her enchantment. Ming becomes enraged, and her charm snaps, releasing her own panda spirit. Mei uses her abilities to get to the Sky Dome, where the concert is taking place. She locates her friends and attempts to apologize to them, but Miriam observes that she has thrown them under the bus. Priya and Abby then point out that Miriam has been caring for Mei's Tamagotchi that she left at Tyler's place, implying that Miriam couldn't be fully angry with Mei. The girls reconcile when they notice Tyler at the concert, as he is a secret Four Town fan, or Townie, who adores Aaron Z. The girls are thrilled and join him in watching the show. Unfortunately, Panda Ming, who is the size of a skyscraper, interrupts the concert. Ming shouts out to Mei, forcing everyone in the area to panic and escape. The rest of the family arrives to try to remove the panda off Ming, while Mei confronts her mother as a panda, reminding her that profiting from her panda shape was her idea, not her friends. Jean creates a ring large enough to accommodate Ming, but after she is knocked unconscious, Wu and the aunties break their charms, releasing their panda spirits and assisting Mei in luring Ming into the ring. They attempt to sing as the red moon fades, but it is insufficient until Mei's friends join to sing, and they even bring Four Town to sing and help supply enough energy. Mei discovers teenage Ming crying after the incident in which she left her mother with a scar. Ming had experienced the same problems as she tried to please her mother while dealing with her own personal life and growth. Mei leads her mother to the portal, through which the women cross to drive out their panda spirits once again, and Ming and Wu's friendship is finally repaired. Ming, on the other hand, comes to accept Mei's desire to preserve the panda spirit. Sun Yi appears to Mei and hugs her in the form of a red panda. Later, Mei and her family utilize the temple revenues to reconstruct the Sky Dome, which is aided by Mei's transformation becoming a bigger attraction. Tyler has joined the girls' friend group. Mei leaves to join them, and she exchanges a glance with Ming, who is now more at ease with Mei being herself. The film ends with the girls taking a photo with Four Town, and Mei's last commentary adds that everyone has a wild and strange side, and she is glad she let hers out. After the credits, Mei is looking for her Four Town CD, which Jean has in the basement and is jamming out to. Turning Red is a heartwarming and hilarious film that celebrates the power of family, friendship, and self-acceptance. It also teaches us that it's okay to be different. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and don't forget to subscribe for regular updates. Also leave your thoughts in the comments below.